gentlemen, and welcome to Studio 37. As discussed, this unit we're going to be working with Henri Matisse and Fauvism, and our final product will be a self-portrait using construction paper, non-local colors, and our self-portrait will have an interior window in the background. It's going to be quite the process. But to get things started off right, we need to work on proportion, or drawing stuff the right size and in the right place. Proportion, drawing stuff the right size and in the right place. One more time, proportion, drawing stuff the right size and in the right place. So today we're going to go over facial proportions since we are making a self-portrait. The rules that I'm going to talk about today go all the way back to the Renaissance, and we talked about them when you're in 4th grade, so they should sound kind of familiar. But the rules I'm talking about only work if you're looking directly at the viewer. So like a driver's license picture or an ID picture would be the only time this works, because as soon as you start to turn your head, all the rules about proportion that I'm telling you go directly out the window. So the first thing you need to do is loosen up and get ready to draw. Hope you guys are ready to draw. I'm getting there, because I'm going to do my best to draw a self-portrait using proportion. All right, I'm going to roll. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a face shape. When I think of the shape of a face, I think of kind of an egg. A little bit skinnier at the bottom, a little bit bigger at the top. Of course, you always need to fix your mistakes before you erase. Something I've been telling you guys for years. Looks pretty close. I'm going to go ahead and divide this right in the center, from top to bottom, and right in the center from side to side. I would be very impressed if any of you guys remember how many eyes wide your face is from ear to ear. You might remember that they do go right in the middle of your head. That seems pretty close to the middle. But your face is 5 eye widths wide from your ear to your ear. I'm kind of making 5 equal spaces so I know exactly where to draw my eyes if I'm using proper proportion. And for your eyes, they're just kind of football shape. And again, this is more practice. So we're not working towards perfection, we're just kind of practicing. I'm going to go ahead and draw my iris, my pupil, a little highlight, my eyelid, maybe some wrinkles. Been a long day. Eyelid, eyebrow. Details, details, details. Details are how artists tell stories. I'm going to go ahead and draw my other eye. One thing that you guys need to quit worrying about is trying to make your eyes the same shape. I gave up on that years ago. Your eyes aren't the same shape anyway. They never have been. Weird, huh? Highlight about the same spot. Eyelid, wrinkles, eyebrow. Now if I'm going too fast, you can always pause it, you can always rewatch it, you can always share it with your friends and Jonesville that don't have an art teacher. All those options are fine. Now I'm going to draw my nose. I hope you remember that your nose is directly between your 2 eyeballs and halfway between your eyes and your chin. So my nose is going to go about right there. And just like I made marks so I know where my eyes went, go ahead and make marks so I know where my nose goes. There are a ton of tutorials on how to draw a nose, so I'm not going to make one of those. If you're curious, watch somebody that's better at drawing noses teach you how to do. My advice is practice. I do miss you guys. I hope you're staying safe and staying well. I'm going to go ahead and draw my ears. Your ears go from your eyebrows all the way down to your nose. Wrist part right there. Sorry about that. I like that eye. From your eyebrows all the way down to your nose. Your ears never stop growing. Did you know that? Just like my nose, for my mouth, I'm going to go ahead and draw another box. Your mouth goes between your 2 pupils and 1/3 the distance from your nose to your chin. So my mouth's going to go about right there. I'm not gonna throw much in my mouth because I still have this big, goofy mustache. I did say that I was gonna grow it until I didn't have to wear a mask at work anymore. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, guys. It's getting out of hand. It is in my mouth all day long. So we will see how tough or how little sense I have. I'm gonna draw my bottom lip. Usually your bottom lip captures light, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave some highlights on my bottom lip. Throw that in. And I'm gonna redraw the bottom of my face so it matches my face a little bit more than just the generic egg shape that we had up here. And feel free to draw along. Feel free to watch this with your folks. Have them draw you. You draw your grandma. Take turns drawing each other. I think the assignment was 3 portraits. So think about 3 portraits. If you want to draw yourself 3 times, that's fine. If you want to draw somebody else, I think you have more fun. If you want somebody to draw you while you draw them, that's a really good time. It's a game I play with my friends. Draw my hair. And if you notice, I'm not letting my hair sit right on top of my head. I'm letting it come in just a little bit. And I can erase all the lines I don't want. I still don't like that eye. It's a little better. And I'm going to draw my neck. Your neck comes down from your ears, believe it or not. I'm going to draw my shoulders. And I'm going to go ahead and throw a t-shirt on. There you go, guys. That's a portrait of me, more or less, in proper facial proportions. Make sure you draw the portrait of yourself and maybe some other people in your family. Remember to include lots of details, because details are how artists tell stories. And I hope you have fun. I look forward to talking to you again next week when we work on the interior and the background for our finished product. Take care of yourself, guys. And if you get a chance, someone else as well.